Want to speak real Turkish from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at turkishclass101.com.
Hey guys, I'm Seda from, turkishclass101.com. What was that? Okay, let's try again. Hey guys, I'm Seda from turkishclass101.com, and today we'll talk about filler words. What are filler words? They are not actually, they are words, sounds or phrases that shows a pause or hesitation in a speech, like I mean, things like that. And in Turkish also we have those, and you know what, we call them asalak words, which literally means parasite words. It's like, parasites, they don't exist by themselves, and these words are like that. I think Turkish point of view to these words are a little bit darker than English. In English it's just filler, it fills the emptiness or the pause, but in Turkish they are the parasites. It's very interesting to see the different point of views of the languages when you study another language. And so let's talk about the filler words, and let me check my filler words first. Okay, so let's this is not actually a filler word, but we do that a lot. I don't know what this is called, but like this is like we are not approving you, like, and we write it, it's like jik jik jik with C-I-K. And you may, especially, you're on a bus and you're doing something like the middle-aged people are not approving of, and they're like, I'm not approving you. So this is not exactly a filler word or a salak kelime, but a sound that we make. Okay, yani. Yani is one of the most used filler words in Turkish. It means, I think it's similar to I mean. You use it when you feel like you are not expressing yourself very well, and you use yani, here and that. How you use I mean, you can use yani, but as I said before, try not to use it a lot. That disturbs the quality of your speech. So I will give examples. First, let's go over the words, because they don't mean anything. So I can put it in any sentence, then it will make okay. For example, okula gittim yani. I went to school. Okula gittim yani. Okula gittim yani. Normally you wouldn't put yani in there in a written language, in a written Turkish. But when you're speaking, you can put yani. Especially younger people, teenagers use them a lot. But adults use less. Let's put it that way. So another thing is öyle or böyle. Actually, it's not exactly a filler word like yani. Öyle means thus, because of things like that. Not exactly, but they mean something. It's like as, such as. You can use in those meanings. But when you use yani and öyle, and yani and böyle together, öyle yani, böyle yani. That's what's happened, something like that, öyle yani. Yesterday we went to this place, this happened, that happened, blah blah blah blah blah blah, öyle yani. It's like summing up everything you said. Okay, öyle yani, böyle yani. Especially when two friends are speaking, talking about something, öyle yani, böyle yani, öyle yani, böyle yani. That's what happened. You used in that sense. So, this one also we use it a lot, and especially we use it like like a sound. Şey. Şey means thing. Okay? You know it when you want to say everything, her şey, or nothing, hiçbir şey, or like one thing, bir şey. But we also use it as in especially kids use it a lot, and it's like anne, bir şey isteyeceğim. Bir şey isteyeceğim. Something like that. It's like, Mom, I want something. You know the stops and the hesitation. You can use şey in between things. These things are really hard to give examples in like proper sentences because their whole being is against that. They are just parasites, you know. Okay, so ya. Ya means nothing actually, but we use it a lot. Ya. You may hear it. I don't know. I'm not sure what the similar thing in English. I'm not sure, but we use it a lot, and we use it with işte. İşte. Ya işte. For example, I have an example here. Ya işte sonra annemi aradım ve eve gittim. Öyle işte. Ya işte sonra annemi aradım ve eve gittim. Öyle işte. Ya işte annemi aradım, sonra annemi aradım ve eve gittim. Öyle işte. Yeah, that's, you know, it's like, so, you know, that's what happened. I called my mom, then I went home. That's what happened. It's like, I mean, you know, I called mom. It's like, you know, yeah, you know, yeah. But not exactly. So, it's like, really. And you know, we can use it like really as well. Ya, öyle mi? Is it so? Ya, öyle mi? Is it so? You know, we can use ya a lot, and it's hard to explain. This means exactly this, but try to catch it, especially if you are watching movies, not educational videos, because educational videos are generally more proper, and when we try to educate people in our language, we try to be more using more proper Turkish, but in daily language we use these kind of things. So maybe YouTubers or movies or like podcasts, things like that, you may catch these phrases more. So try to catch them, okay? Ya, işte, ya işte, öyle, öyle işte, yani, things like that. Okay, so I forgot this one. I have a note here, and we use ya at the end of a word as well. For example, tamam ya. Especially kids use it like that. Ya. No. Tamam ya. Okay. Gel ya. It's like, come on. Of ya. Things like that. Of ya. Tamam ya. Gel ya. Yok ya. Like, go away. No way. Yok ya. Like, things like that. Okay. Tamam ya. It's like, okay. I don't like it, but okay. Tamam ya. Yok ya. It's like, come on. I don't believe you. No, I'm not gonna do that. Yok ya. Okay. Gel ya. Gel ya. It's like, come on. Come. Don't worry. Gel ya. Okay. Things like that. This is really, really casual. Don't forget that. So this is not a business appropriate speaking. So, we also have honey, and this is also hard to explain. It's like we generally use it at the in the beginning of a sentence, and it is as if we try to remind them what happened earlier. For example, let me check my example. Hani geçen gün sinemaya gitmiştik ya. Hani geçen gün sinemaya gitmiştik ya. Hani geçen gün sinemaya gitmiştik ya. See, I put ya at the end and hani in the beginning. Hani, it's like, you know, we went to the movies the other day, you know, like remember we went to movies together. It's like, do you remember, come on, you know, something like that. It's actually like, you know. Hani gidecektik, or we can use it like that. Hani gidecektik, you know, you said we were going to go someplace. Hani gidecektik, you said we were going to go. But what happened? It's like a, you know, why you are killing me now? Something like that. Hani gidecektik, hani, what happened? Hani. Okay, we have falan, filan. Falan filan actually means like etc, like and all that stuff and so on. It means something, but it depends on how you use it. Some people use just falan or they say sometimes falan with e, or filan. You can use it falan, filan, falan. But normally it's falan filan, which is like all that stuff. But as I said before, some people use it a lot, like in after every sentence they use like falan, gittim falan, aldım falan, geldim falan. Like gittim falan, geldim falan. I went, I came, I took, gittim, geldim, aldım. Doesn't mean what you use. They just add falan at the end of every sentence, and you know, honestly, it doesn't sound very good. Some things like it's like you are waiting, you are trying to figure out what to say, or some things like hani or ya or yani, you are trying to put an emotion like to the sentence, put something more than a regular sentence, but some things are like more, it's too much. It's like saying I mean in after, or you know, after every sentence. Like, you know, we go, you know, we did, you know, I mean, it doesn't sound very good, and it's not very fun to listen someone saying, you know, and I mean all the time. So, for example, let's give you guys a good example. Kahve, dondurma falan aldım. Kahve, dondurma falan aldım. This is more like etc. You know, I bought coffee, ice cream, etc. Things like that. In this sentence, it's not a filler word. It's more like a, you know, etc. etc. But this is like more filler words. Sözde dün gece beni aramış falan filan. Falan filan. It's like supposedly he called me last night, or she called me last night. Like it's no. Supposedly he called me last night and all, but it's not true, you know. Something like that. Sözde dün beni aramış falan filan. Sözde dün gece beni aramış falan filan. You can use it like that. Falan filan. Like he's telling me a story. And I think this is the most popular one lately. Aynen. Aynen. Aynen. It means actually I agree. It's like aynı fikirdeyim. Like I'm on the same page. I think the same. I'm on, you know, I agree with you. It means that I agree with you. But now you can say, for example, you can say, I don't like this restaurant. And you would say, I agree, I don't like it either. Instead of making a real long sentence, you can say evet. Or you can say ben de öyle düşünüyorum. Like I I think so too. Or aynı fikirdeyim, I agree with you. Or you can just say aynen, like yeah, exactly. It's like exactly, exactly. But now this really bothers me. Some people use it more than it's necessary. They use it in this context. For example, I'm talking and I'm explaining something, and after every sentence I say, the other person says aynen. Like, for example, this says, I went to blah blah blah, aynen. And this, aynen. And this, aynen. And this, aynen. Like aynen. After it's like I forgot it's like the dot. I forgot the name of the, not the comma, but the, okay, I forgot it. Sorry. After every sentence, they say aynen, aynen, aynen, aynen, aynen, and it's like really irritating. It irritates me a lot. So use it, but use it when you really want to say I agree with you. Then it's okay. But if you use it after every sentence, it's not genuine actually. It's like, what are you saying? You're not listening to me. It's like something like that. So aynen is like that, and this is not actually filler word, but a lot of people are using it as a filler word. This is more like a made up thing. It is kal gelmek. Kal gelmek. Kal is actually from kalmak, to stay, and gelmek is to come. So kal gelmek is something like to come to this. I can't even translate it. It's like to come. It means to be shocked, to be frozen. It means that, like, you were about to go, you were about to come, but you stayed. Like something like that. I don't know. It means shock. And ay kal geldi. We use I also. I forgot that. Oi. We use it. It's like I. We make that sound a lot. Ay kal geldi. It's like, oh my god, I'm frozen. I'm shocked. And especially teenagers, they are like, she was saying that, and then kal geldi. Sonra bana bir kal geldi. Sonra bana bir kal geldi. Sonra bana bir kal geldi. It's like, then I was shocked. I was like, so I think that's it. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, that's it, guys. So how did you find it? Do you use filler words in your language, or like, did you know any of these filler words in Turkish? Which one was your favorite? Or, do you know anything that I missed? Leave them in the comments and help each other in the comments, please. And if you want more content like this, please visit turkishclass101.com for PDF files and videos and audio files and vocabulary lists and more. Falan filan. Okay, bye. See you.
Want to speed up your language learning? Take your very first lesson with us. You'll start speaking in minutes and master real conversations. Sign up for your free lifetime account. Just click the link in the description.